My Warframe journey thus far has been really blessed due to the people around me that play the game and have been teaching me more than any beginner Warframe guide ever could. Maybe they gave me a little bit of platinum to get Atlas Prime and to get this Grendel Prime, and maybe they gave me some mods so that I could do a bit more damage on my journey. But at the end of the day, it is still me using the keyboard and the mouse and getting all these sweet kills on these guys. Look at this. Look how many kills I'm getting. But all who start as a hero are bound to go through a villain arc. And mine was when a couple of my friends who also play the game called me carried. If you've ever heard this word as a gamer, it should just incite rage in you. You know, deep at your core, you feel it. Carried? I'm carried? That was when I found out that one of them had 17 hours played and didn't even build the Arcwing yet. And the three of us ran the missions to get him the Arcwing. So today, I have decided that I'm going to deep dive back into the beginning of the game. And I'm going to speed run to the Arcwing to show my friends I'm not carried. Now, from my recollection, there is only 3 things that can really stop me from doing this really quickly, as quickly as I want it to be. And the first one is the Rhino blueprint that will drop. You get a random one. Some of them will cost more resources than others. We want the chassis because that's the cheapest one. We don't need to get as much Urbita to get that. We should have enough Urbita just by playing to get that. The second is Endo, because I remember that for some junctions, we have to level up mods. And Endo's kind of hard to come by, especially when you're speed running it. But luckily, if I pay enough attention, I should be able to get extra mods that I can then dissolve and get Endo from that. And the third is the fact that I am not that good at the game and I'm still kind of new. So to go as fast as I'd want to be is probably not the best. I'm not the best at it. So with the initial planning completed, it was time to get into the run. I chose Excalibur to start again just because he was my first Warframe when I started the only other time I've played. And so I naturally went with him. Obviously, first order of business is I need to turn down the sound because, oh my god, our game's loud. And I get that they need to adjust it to everybody's volume settings on their headphones, but it was so loud I had to turn it down. And after some really sloppy ability usage on Excalibur here, getting a little bit greedy to try to get through the wall, I finally had some time to start heading into it. Or not. I forgot that I have to turn down the sound more. I'm sure I'll turn off Ortis later. I just realized I don't think I turned off Ortis yet. I'll turn him off later. Oh? No, I'm just messing with the sound settings. Or sorry, the speed settings. Okay. Alright. Well, now it's finally actually time. We're going to be picking up our weapons. I grabbed Skana, I grabbed Lotto, and I grabbed Paris, which I realize now was a really bad idea. 2 reasons. You get Serration really early on, and that ups rifle damage, and that's really good. And the second is that I've never used it. And I'm sure neither of those things are going to be a factor, right? Neither. Just neither.
Soon after.
The complex web of variables and the operator is in danger. I will need a few moments to cycle the engines.
Tell you, are you afraid?
Now that horrid display of Paris is over, we're going to start fixing up the ship. You start with the ship comms, you run a mission, you go get the mods comm, and then you also go get the foundry fix. And then after running some more missions and getting the materials for it, you're able to build the negator, which helps you not succumb to villainy. And of course, you can't forget to always be doing your mods, because they are important! After a beautiful display of getting the navigation segment for your ship, look at this. Look how good I'm going. You keep going. Oh yeah. Look at that. Yeah, and you already know, we're not saving the colony. This is a speed run. We don't need to save the colony. It's a speed run. Now it's time for us to confront Captain Vor. And I think this went really well. I think this boss fight, look at this. I think this boss fight was super smooth. Couple headshots with Lotto there. We go back, get that little headshot there. You know, that could have been a little bit better. Hey, we got the crit, so that's nice. You know, look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful this was. Look how smooth I am with my movement. I'm not that smooth with my movement, but we get to kill a couple clean headshots there. We accidentally shoot an extra arrow here. Don't worry about that. And, you know, after going on the platform, we get him. We get him. Look at that. We got him, guys. Yippee, yippee. I'm going so fast. This is where we come to the most important part of the run, the part where I change my appearance. And look how beautiful I turned out. So cool and beautiful, and this is how I look for the rest of the run. So beautiful. Now, I am human, and I am prone to making mistakes. This was my biggest mistake, was doing the mastery rank up. Well, I don't need to do this. Why did I do it? It's a waste of time. Look how fast I went, though. Look. Why did I use the Paris? Alrighty, so back to it. We do the Venus Junction, where we actually get to face off against our first Warframe and its Vault. And I just wanted you guys to see this. I'm going to show you guys these fights because I think they're really fun. Once again, missing a couple shots on him. My sword, Skana, has come in super clutch into this. I realized kind of quickly that my bow wasn't doing enough damage, so I just kind of meleeed him. And there we go, I got him. And it's a first Warframe down. Yippee! After running a few missions, we finally make our way to Fortuna, where we talk to Thursby, and we start this whole Fortuna quest line. There's not really much to say about it, other than the fact that I just kind of did it as quick as I could. Look at the movement. Look at the movement. Okay, the elevator stopping me, but you guys saw it. You saw it. You saw it. Now, I forgot in my last run about the caches. It took me a really long time, so this time around, I kind of recorded myself how fast I did. We started at 7:52 on our first cache. Second cache was 6:40, means 6:23 on the last. So, minute 32. Not bad. Look at me go. See, I was worried for nothing. I was worried for nothing. After that, we hack this little droney to save Thursby. We go to check on Biz's team, and, yeah, they're dead. We found them dead. It sucks, but they're dead. And that's when we move on to the live ones, and we try to hack them out of here. And then we go back to the gate and defend off. And I may have forgotten to record the rest of the Fortuna missions. Use your imagination, I did it. After completing Lith and Eurasia for the Mars Junction, we need to get a Mark 1 weapon and build a Rhino component. Luckily, we got the chassis like I was saying earlier. It's amazing. We can also refund it to get the 1,500 credits back, which is exactly how much we need for the gun. I just bought a random one. I don't know why I hesitated so much. I'm never going to use it, but I got strewn. And with that, we complete the Mercury Junction, and we head over to do the next fight, and it is Rhino. At this point, I head back to the arsenal, and I swap over to Boltor just since I need it for the junction, and it's a little bit better. I can throw all the mods on it as well, which is really nice. And so you can see I'm just going to throw literally every mod I have on it. We're going to go do the bioweapon quests now so that we can complete the ones within. And this is where I got a voice line that I have never heard.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Completing the ones within quests is very important for the Mars Junction because you have to go through Mars to get to Deimos, and completing the Deimos missions is the one step before getting the Odonta wings. And so from here on out, we're just kind of run some more missions here real quick. This is just an eliminate. I don't really like eliminate quests for this, especially since they take a little bit longer and the mobs are just not spawning in front of me. And there's another one where you have to defend this central thing. This was nice because the enemies come to you. And after completing this, we complete the Mars Junction, where we get to head on to fight our next Warframe. And it is Loki. Yeah, Skana is so good. After 4 missions, we finally make it to Deimos, where we talk to Mother, where she tells us that Father is a deadbeat dad. He never came home with the milk. We go talk to Father. He says that Mom's an emo and he tried to fix her, but he couldn't, and that I'm old war-sized. I don't even know. Then we go talk to Daughter, who's insufferable, but she needs us to do some quests for her, so we go do the quest for her, and we fish for her. And then we go down to the heart, where we find Son, who we're told not to trust, and he has mommy issues. This is where we make it down to the heart to see what condition it's in. Poor. And then, after losing our Warframe powers, we play the worst mission. I hate it. Is the stealth mission. And maybe I'm just a little bit impatient, but oh my goodness, was this annoying. Look at me, I'm just sitting here. This is such a speedrun kill. Oh, and I can't even move because if I move, he shoots me. Just immediate. And then I have to respawn all the way back at the beginning, and it's terrible. After sneaking around and making it back to the surface, you hop in a Old War Void Rig, where if you die, you get the best voice line this game offers.
Snake? Snake!
And after playing Operation on a large scale on the heart and fixing it up good as new, we win. And we go talk to Grandmother, who tells us that she was behind all of it and she's evil, but we're not going to do anything about it. Next, we complete the advanced movement tutorial, as well as trying to get redirection mod up to rank 5. I headed over to the modding station and dissolved some mods to get some endo. I didn't really know which ones to do. Maybe I lost a little bit of time on that, but it's fine. We get it to rank 5, and we head over to Jupiter. First, we need to do one mission, and then we're going to fight Valkyrie. Am I just doing like no damage to her? This is so annoying. I guess I have to like melee her here. I gotta be careful. She does a lot of damage. Oh, she's regenerating her shield. Oh. Alright, never mind. I guess she has like no health bar. With Valkyrie out of the way, it's time to start going to get the Odonta pieces. And, you know, that's just 3 excavator missions. We get the wings blueprint, we get the harness blueprint, and we get the systems blueprint. And we finally have time to go back and make it. And in this final time, I really had 60 seconds to reflect on this entire video that I wanted to make in my head, where I'm going to prove it to my friends that I'm not carried at the game, and that a lot of it is my skill, and a lot of it was knowledge that you could have gotten from YouTube or anywhere. And then I thought to myself, if I were my friends watching this video, how would I feel? And I came to the conclusion that I wouldn't feel different at all. I would still think he's carried, because he's just going to log out of this account. He's going to go back on his other one. He's just going to continue to play on this stupid account that has so much platinum thrown at it and so much help and hand-holding, and it doesn't matter, and none of it mattered. And then I thought to myself, do I even make this video? Do I even give my friends the satisfaction of seeing how much spite they put in my heart? I really thought about it. But if you made it this far, you'll know that I did make that video, and that I am that spiteful. But I did it, and just about 5-ish hours, a little over 5 hours, I completed my speed run to the Odonta wings, and I am never going to play on this account ever again. So we're gonna bow out, and as we hear Ordis blast our ears, we're gonna say goodbye to Smash, and we're gonna head back to my main account. Good night.